This time of year, many people are thinking about how their 12 months of hard work will be rewarded by the boss. It's also worth thinking about how you might want to reward your boss just to make sure the good cheer keeps flowing your way. I'm Jack Otter, editor of Barron's.com. I'm here with Noah Rothbaum, chief cocktail correspondent at the Daily Beast. That's one of my favorite job titles ever. And I love it. Every year we get together and you tell me what most well-rewarded people in our society ought to be rewarding their bosses with. Let's talk about the craziest one first. Littlemill Scotch.
Incredibly rare. It's a 25-year-old Scotch. The distillery dates back to the 1770s. And this one is one of their really very hard to find these days. About $3,000 a bottle.
$3,000 a bottle. Now you can get a pretty darn good bottle of Scotch for $100, $200 a bottle. So is this really 30 times better?
The distillery, while it was about 300 years old, closed in 1994, and then a couple of years later burned down. So whatever Littlemill is out there, that's it. This is one of these what they call a ghost distillery. Anybody who loves Scotch will want a bottle of this.
Obviously not that many people are going to be buying $3,000 bottles of Scotch. So in somewhat less rarefied air, but still up there, you have a $500 bottle of Irish whiskey.
So this one's from the Teeling brothers. It was aged in two types of barrels, both bourbon and then Sauterne wine barrels, which also is kind of technique that's gleaned from Scotch producers, which is kind of a cool thing for Irish whiskey.
Speaking of which, what makes Irish whiskey different from Scotch whiskey?
The rules for making Scotch whiskey are very, very specific, but the rules for making Irish whiskey are a little bit looser, but generally third distillation, which makes it a little bit